Our conditions shifting back to mildly bearish in this bull market. Seeing a lot of volatility up here in these upper levels of momentum. We're seeing some softness here in momentum turning back into this range-bound location, and also seeing breadth weaken considerably to the downside. We'll take a look at buy-sell ratio here as well, and also seeing sentiment continue to weaken. So we are seeing some pullback here significantly in some of the key indicators, momentum, breadth, and sentiment. Also seeing a buy-sell ratio shifting back down or holding that less than one level, sitting at 0.85. You can see the red above green just slightly right here as we're ultimately trying to decide on direction right here. We've got S&P 500, our support area, pulling back again inside of this tight range bound that we've been in for the last couple of weeks, where we've just been chopping around here, still retesting these support areas. So if we really haven't seen a structure break, if we see something moving down lower than this current support area, below that 565 range, 562 range, that would also be of note. We could pull back all the way to 555 and still maintain current uptrend momentum, but watching for that to potentially happen if we break down on S&P 500 right here. We're also seeing a really big notch down in bonds still. That move has been accelerating to the downside, meaning interest rates are climbing back up again. There's some worry out there in economic situation still, and whether or not the Fed needs to continue to cut or not. These are definitely significant moves in the bond market. They are retracing. If they had maintained momentum, that's one thing, but they're starting to break down now into those corrective zones. We'll see what that is foretelling, if anything. S&P 500, we covered that. Let's jump over to sectors right here. We've seen, I didn't see much of a shift. We've got about half and half in short-term uptrends, a lot of daily red across the board as of yesterday, and we've only got about half in uptrends now, and almost half in either hold or downtrends. That's also conducive of this mildly bearish tone that we've got right now in the market. Commodities continue to do well. We're seeing silver in the upper end of this range, and gold also continuing to march on its all-time highs. A pretty tight consolidation here on gold as well. Let's jump over and look at USO. It's been having a pretty nice run. You can see it's climbing here in strength as well, and just in the last week up 13%. So we're seeing oil really having a nice rebound off of some of those lows that they've had, up 3% here as well. So keep a close eye on that. That's a new trend that is advancing pretty quickly here. Let's jump over to muscle stocks. We've got HIMS, which is leading the group right here. Big volume, big uptrend, pretty gappy the last few days. Not quite up in momentum, but is gaining some steam right here on HIMS. Also seeing HWKN in the basic material space, a really tight, solid trend with a little bit of a pullback, solid confirmation bar, not big volume, but increasing there as well. Keep an eye on HWKN. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.